The day has finally arrived upon us. Over a week's worth of titles across all 5 major esports titles, battling out to see who will be crowned Canada's best here on this Championship Sunday. We have the Canadian Esport Nationals. Championship Sunday is finally here. We are going to be starting things off with Call of Duty St. Clair Saints versus Brock. Daniel Jobin and Josh Fundy are here to guide you guys throughout this incredible day. How excited are we?
I mean, what a grand finals we are in store for. We've seen so much, or actually not too much COD on
right, yeah.
recently, as it was your St. Clair Saints to pretty much just sweep through that group and make it into playoffs, and then they are going to take it all the way to grand finals. But coming out of that loser side is the Brock Bandits, Brock University Esports coming in here. We do have the bracket, actually, if we want to take a look at how Brock has been doing coming down from that lower side. You see they take it 3-1 over Queens, a team that, granted, the Saints didn't have too much of a problem with, but then you come into Brock University going up against Western, another 3-1. Saints actually dropped a map to Fanshawe there. That's, I believe, the one series in this tournament they have dropped a map in, if I'm not mistaken. And here we are after a 3-0 against Ontario Tech. Saints versus Brock University. I've been informed that this is a single elim bracket, not double, so Brock not coming from that loser side. Both of these teams actually going to be dead even here in grand finals.
No bracket reset, no shenanigans going on, just one best of 5 to decide who will be crowned the best team in Canada. As you said, the Saints, they have been on an absolute tear this entire bracket. Brock, I think it maybe have lost one match, they lost a couple games here and there, but now that we're at this point of Championship Sunday, every single one of these teams knows what's on the line, and ultimately it's going to come down to who gets on the map and who is going to out-execute the other.
Honestly, and I think that comes with just how new MW2 is still. I mean, we've seen, even just in the 2 series that we casted here on the stream, we saw vastly different guns being used by some teams. We saw 2 series with, 3 of the same map in the series, but a different map in each one that was being played 3 times. But coming into this one, speaking of maps, we've also got another triple map to come through, and it's one we've seen before.
Map
it's gonna
with an
be
apostrophe S.
Yeah, maps coming through here. First 3 maps on the docket today: Hardpoint, Search, and Control. Hotel Greenberg.
Yeah, I mean, not too surprising. Hotel has been one of the more popular maps, although this is the interesting thing. That map is not going to be around the game much longer, so are we going to start to see teams maybe try to make adjustments? But we know the Saints are very comfortable on Hotel. They've played it a ton, as most of these teams have, so they're going to be looking to try to walk away with that 3-0. Obviously, you want to go as clean as possible, but it's going to be up to Brock to try to answer the bell here.
Yeah, and then going on to game 4 and 5, we've got Albagra, Fortress, and Embassy. So 2 maps that we definitely have seen before, but 2 maps that also shake things up a little bit. They're laid out a lot different than the Hotel map, and Embassy on Search is a very interesting one. If we come into game 5 on that, we saw a lot of cool strats coming through. Yeah,
we've seen a lot of lineups with this, especially hearing that the CDL is now G8 smokes and snipers for later down the line. So many one-way lineups. People have been very, very creative with grenades in Modern Warfare 2 because they're very, very strong, and even sometimes when there's a regular explosion, it almost creates like a cloud of smoke. So those grenades have been very, very valuable. And seeing these maps, especially like you said, we haven't seen the same consistent one map every single time. You usually see the one map a couple times, and then you'll see variations. So these teams are still trying to figure out the meta, figure out some of these strategies, even though there's, a couple guns we definitely think are stronger, but this game is so young and things are ever changing. So, the meta is going to keep adjusting and teams have to be ready to adapt.
Exactly. And we are going to see what the meta happens to be on Hotel Greenberg after a quick little break. We will come back to you with game 1, Hardpoint. Hello, everybody. Apologies for the long break, but unfortunately, Game 1 is currently underway. And MW2, we tried, the voodoo, we tried the rituals, we tried summoning the lobby demon, but unfortunately, we are not going to be able to get into Game 1, but we will be back with Map 2 and with the results from Game 1. It's just unfortunate, new games. Things happen, but we are just going to send it back to another quick break. Let Game 1 play out. We will come back to you with the results and presumably Game 2, Search and Destroy.
Woo, good hype. We are finally back. We have defeated the MW2 Lobby God. We are now in. The St. Clair Saints took game 1 on hardpoint. I believe it was 250 to 175. They are 2 games away off being crowned Canada's best. Brock trying to find the answer now in Search and Destroy, and they're going to find first blood.
Yeah, and I mean, we might have defeated the Lobby God, but the Saints also defeated Brock University there in that first hardpoint game. But Brock coming on to a hot start, finding first blood, and kind of pinning Bendy down in this corner. He's able to rotate out, however, and bomb is down from the side of Brock University, or one's on it. Wonders finds a second for Brock, and Saints very, very behind in this first search round.
Yeah, Brock finding those first couple frags. Priestley trying to get that line up there on the balcony, trying to just find that kill. Brandon gonna go for the flank, is going to get shut down though. Now going to be all onto Priestley. A 1v4 to start off Search and Destroy on Hotel. Does he have some magic in him for this? Going to be a very difficult play. Brock is going to get that plant down at A. All on Priestley. Not going to be able to find one. Brock University picking up from last game. They're going to take round 1 of Search.
In flawless fashion as well. All 4 players still alive at the end of this one. You see Chief Keef here finishing off the round. As I think also, if I'm not mistaken, I think that went 1 kill for each player there on Brock. There may be one who grabbed 2. It might have been Wonders, I believe, might have grabbed 2. Nope. But no, there it is. 1 apiece for the entire side of Brock, and the Saints falling apart a bit on defense, but we've still got many more rounds of Search to play here.
Gotta love Call of Duty. Everybody has a 1 kill streak, except for Records, who still has 1 kill, so the overlay not going to be accurate, but the Saints now trying to come back into second round. We're going to see some early gunfire traded out through those windows. Bendy working this lower area next to B, trying to flash out here, try to stun out, get some information gathered. Priestley hanging down on this backline. Bendy going to get naded out of the corner, is going to find that first kill onto Chief Keef, though. Going to shut down Sosa. Now going to be a 4v3 for the Saints.
Dead Silence is going to be popped here by Bendy. He's going to be on the flank. They're not ready for it. They may have the intel of the one player here, of Cool Tux here, who's up on that kind of balcony railing cross area, that bridge up top there. But I'm not sure if Bendy actually spotted him out when he found that first kill of the round there. But bomb is down, and now Brock, under a bit of a time crunch here, going to have to make a push. 30 seconds to play with.
Yeah, I believe we did see Dead Silence just get popped there. Going to see some Brock members trying to get over to this A-bomb site there. Slowly running out of time. Brandon going to get chipped down. Is going to walk away with his life, though. That's going to be huge for the rest of this round. We're going to see 1 kill get picked up by Bendy there. A second one getting dropped for the Saints. They're going to come back. They're going to take that second round and even up the score at once.
1 apiece here, and it's that attacking team who's actually come out for the win in just about every round here. See, Brandon finishes that off after being put in a tough position, kind of just have to holding down that angle. That SMG is an absolute shredder there, that Vaznev. Can't beat it. I also did notice Brandon still running that combat knife like a few other players in this lobby here. See there, it's going to give him super, super fast, you know, just rotations off of spawn. There's some crazy, like, parkour lines you can do with that combat knife as well. I'm sure we're not going to see anyone try any craziness, but Records actually takes down Wonders with their own frag grenade. Bendy can't actually spray that one out, but Records is going to fall in the end to Relaz, able to finish off that kill that Bendy started. Chief Keef coming on the return, though. Going to find that one onto Bendy.
Yeah, Saints have that 3v2 advantage. Chief Keef going to get a couple tags out there, is going to get spotted out, though. Brock trying to find somewhere to end up planting this bomb down. They are facing that numbers disadvantage right now. Priestley still looking for that first frag. We know he's going to get going at some point here. Cool Tux trying to work on this backside of the Saints. Maybe try to get a flank going. Try to clear some of this out. That bomb carrier slowly inching toward this A site. Brock looks like they want to make this one their play. The Saints, though, just patiently waiting for them to cross up on these angles. Relast holding a very long angle. He has 2 Brock members that are about to cross in his line of sight. He is going to get taken out, though. Brock, that might be the opening they were looking for. They should be able to plant this bomb. Priestley going to be there for the follow, but we're going to have a 2v2 to decide it.
The one saving grace here for the Saints, you're in an even out, or no longer even, as Priestley now down to a 1v1. Bomb has to be planted soon. He's actually going to start rotating over towards that B site, but he's just going to drop down on their balcony there. Just kind of chilling. He's waiting for Chief Keef to make the play here. The bomb is planted. Play has been made. And now Priestley, essentially you've got 3 angles you can come at Chief Keef from. Well, 4 if you take the rotation all the way through that main foyer area, but you've got the upstairs, you've got lower, and then you've got that far right side with those stairs. Priestley has to be cautious here, has to check just about every angle, spots him out. A couple pot shots have hit, but it's not enough to finish him off. He gets the full rotation. Chief Keef, Priestley, you're not looking the right way, but this time is being played perfectly by Chief Keef here. There's the time away. Priestley finds the kill, but no time for that defuse. Brock University plays that plant to a T.
Yeah, that was a beautiful game of cat and mouse by Chief Keef, able to hold off on that 2v2. They find the frag to open things up, sneakily plants that bomb the second that Priestley goes to make that rotation, and they end up just buying themselves enough time to let that bomb go off. And now Brock gonna have that 2-1 advantage, and it's up to the Saints to try to bounce back now.
Yeah, and I mean, Saints, we saw, you know, when they were on attack, gave it just as dominantly back to Brock University, but Brock, on the other hand, it seems like, you know, they'll lose a player or two on the plant, right? But the second they get that bomb down, they're so good at just rotating through these hallways, holding these angles, and the post plant is really tough for the Saints to try and get back, especially when they're losing 1 or 2 players every time. But Relaz finds first blood and gonna find the immediate plant as Bendy just starts laying on the pain down this middle area here. Cool Tux right on the other side of this door. Priestley ready for the angle. Door popped open. Cool Tux rotate.
Yeah, Priestley trying to get something going in the kitchen here. Gonna pre-nade out that door. We're gonna see a kill go over to Relaz there. The Saints have that 4v2 advantage. They have this bomb down as well. Priestley holding down this kitchen, trying to cook something up for the Saints right now, but they have the massive advantage. Priestley is gonna end up finding that frag. Brandon gonna get traded out by Chief Keef, but it's going to all be on one member of Brock. They are going to fall. The Saints will walk away, and they will knot things up at 2s.
Yeah, I want to take a look at this final kill cam here. I believe that was a flank. Yes, it was to come through from Relaz. We caught a glimpse of it at the end there, but thank you, COD, for the final kill cams. We get to see exactly
one good thing
how
they
that
do.
finished up. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, we don't want to.
We love Call of Duty.
Yeah, love it. I don't want to say anything bad. I'm scared.
They're gonna come for us, but right now, it's the side of Brock. Chief Keef specifically, then you've got Relaz kind of holding it down for the Saints, and now, once again, dead even. Will the trend just keep going of attacking team wins? That is the question. We're seeing Brock once again go for this same kind of A-hit they go for very, very often. Wonders getting super aggressive up that stairs. Priestley pushing straight through the smoke, kills the planter. Now they've got numbers advantage, not anymore. Good trade back, but Cool Tux falls as well. Wonders pushed through that smoke, was able to get into a good position, but Bendy, the jump shotting seems to just be the play in this MW2 meta right now.
Yeah, when the time to kill is so quick, any little off angle that you can create will definitely give you the advantage. You land that first couple shots, you're going to be in really good shape. Chief Keef has a member of St. Clair pinned down in that corner. Second member coming to help, though. They're going to do a beautiful job swinging and trading that one out. They're going to find that kill, and they're going to find the round. And I actually love that play from Priestley. It looked a little bit wild, but he popped dead silence immediately when the round started, waits out that grenade information, decides, nah, I'm going to get in there, cause that skirmish, finds that first kill. A couple members are there to trade him out. So just a beautiful play, and not something we usually see in Call of Duty. Usually you kind of wait for the grenades to come in, especially in MW2 where the grenades hit like trucks. He tries to get out, get that early aggression, sneak into that backline, and finds a whole lot of value out of it. Now we have Relaz and Bendy sitting on a couple of streaks as well, potentially soon.
Yeah, and a big part of it too on that defensive win, first defensive round win we've seen all game here, was that they killed that bomb planter. The first kill of the match there, or the round there, as Saints start to try and go for this almost the exact same setup as Brock. They find first blood as well. This is looking like a good attacking start for them, but they haven't opted to go straight for that A hit there. They're going to go search out a couple more kills before they decide exactly where they want this bomb to be on the map. You see Cool Tux got a very long range angle on this A site. Could see the side of the Saints just straight up rotate it out to B if they get enough info, but now it's all down to records. Bomb is down straight in front of him. Brandon, Relaz, and Priestley got to make a coordinated effort here to try and take down records, but Brandon is in a great spot up above. Can't finish it off. It's going to be traded out in the end. Not sure if that was a 1-for-1 or if it was a second Saint from a long angle. We're Gonna take a look at that in just a
I think
second.
it was the second Saint, yeah.
Yeah, it was the second Saint. Really looked close to just a 1-for-1 trade there, but I'm not sure if that really happens in MW2.
I think it's possible, but it's very rare.
Yeah, we saw it in Vanguard a decent amount, I feel like. But yeah, I think the bullet velocity, time to kill in this game, it may just not happen as frequently. And in the end, though, Saints up 2 now. They found a defensive round. They found an attacking round once again. And now they can convert this next defensive round. You're on match point. You're looking to just straight sweep this one out.
Yeah, Relad still sitting on that 5 streak. The Saints have taken 3 rounds unanswered right now, trying to keep this momentum build up here. They're going to draw first blood. Relad's going to be taking out Wonder there. Saints trying to work this numbers advantage now, trying to work it in their favor. Relaz is up to that 6 streak now. He's going to have some streaks very, very soon online for the Saints. Should be a help out. Chief Keef is going to pick up that kill onto Bendy, though. Going to even up these numbers for the time being. And Brock still trying to figure out how they want to approach this.
Yeah, it's the side of the Saints who's kind of been hanging back. Like you said, this is a more typical search round, right? Wait out those grenades. They've got the bomb down. You can kind of wait out the plant at this point as well. Brock now has to make a play. That's the thing about dropping the bomb so early is it allows the Saints to just kind of chill and play off of you, play off your aggression, play off Brock's aggression, trying to make a play for this bomb.
Yeah, and making a play. They're going to have to pick one soon. Cool Tuck's now going to recover that bomb. They have 25 seconds. Lots of time to get that plant down, but there are lots of Saints waiting in the wings. Priestley shoulder to shoulder with somebody. Doesn't have the info. Chief Keef is going to find that kill. Now going to be into a 3v2 for Brock's side. They're going to try to get this bomb down in just a second here. They're going to put that pressure on St. Clair to retake this site. Relaz almost picking up that frag off the planter. Not going to find that one, though, Brock. Happy to walk away with that life intact. Relaz now going to have to kind of play the guessing game. Going to guess wrong. Brandon is going to trade him out. Now it is a 2v1 on Brandon. That bomb still down. Has a lot of work cut out for him.
Yeah, 100%. Super long range angles here and multiple angles he can get peeked from. As well as just 2 players. The trade could come in super fast, but you got to make the play soon. You still need a decent amount of time to get that defuse through. These players just running away from Brandon. Cat and Mouse is the name of the game here. They're going to find that kill. Brock University taking it for 3 now. So they are not going to let the Saints run away with a match point lead.
We need to play some like funny Looney Tunes music over the last end of these. They're like Tom and Jerry running around trying to get the chase down, and that's the very smart way to play if you're Brock, though. You have that 2v1, you have the bomb planted, especially if you lose the opening engagement and you're ticked down to 1 HP. Just buy as much time as possible. Go running for the hills. That is exactly what they do. Relaz got that streak shut down, unfortunately, before they could really find anything fruitful from it. But Brock gets that round back. Now we have a 1-score game.
Yeah, not too much that Brock really has to do. You just got to find this defensive round here. Something that only the Saints have been able to do up until this point in the game. Brandon finding first blood. The stun grenade is good. Cool Tux, you can see he just couldn't. He couldn't aim there. He could not move his crosshair fast enough. Wonders finds one with the sniper. Bendy on the trade out. Only Relaz has dropped up until this point, and it's all down to records to make this 1v3 happen. We saw how large this map is, how easy it is for the defenders to just rotate out while the attacker tries to make this defuse happen, or while the defender tries to make this defuse happen. But Saints are just, they've got every angle covered. They've got that long range. You see the one Saint close right. I believe that's Bendy there. It's Brandon actually on that right side there, but in the end, it's the long range that wins out. Priestley takes that one. Yeah, we see some impressive stun grenade work from St. Clair. They're getting them 2 frags as easily as you could ask. Just perfectly placed by Priestley. Finishes his own kill as well, not missing a shot in the process. Exactly what St. Clair was looking for. They are now sitting on to map point, trying to take that 2-0 lead over Brock. Put them in that unenviable reverse sweep situation, Brock. They have showed some promise on a couple of these rounds, but the attacking side has definitely seemed to be the most favored throughout this game. Now the Saints, though, going to have to play defense to try to ride this one out. Yeah, Saints, they found a defense round. It all came... that's unlucky. That is very unlucky. Wow. Although I've definitely done the same thing to my teammates in the occasional Counter-Strike game there, but we're not going to talk about that one. Bendy, this is how they won the defense round before. Get aggressive and just be unexpected from Brock. They're like, Brock would not be ready for Bendy to be all this way deep up. But you see Cooltux here with the bomb, looking to make a play towards this B site. Priestley shoots a couple shots, has to rotate back out towards this outside garden area.
Yeah, Relaz is going to end up falling there. So now Brock going to have that early advantage, even though they suffered from that unfortunate team kill. They actually read the early aggression of the Saints extremely well. They were able to pick up that kill onto Brandon to start things off. Even things off. Bendy stuck in that corner is going to get taken out by Chief Keef. Priestley is going to find the trade, but Brock, despite a little bit of a setback there in that early round, they're going to take their 4th of the game. They're going to push this one at least 1 round further. The Saints still sitting on match point. Brock not ready to say die on Hotel just yet.
Yeah, look at both players there moving like a unit. The second they drop the other two, those two stuck together like glue for the rest of the round, and it allowed for trades like that at the end. You saw there, I believe it was Cooltux who was able to clean up that last kill off the trade. And now, Brock University, you are only 1 round away from bringing this game to match point for your own hands as well. Then we're in pretty well a sudden death situation. Saints on the attack now. This is the side that has been very beneficial to both of these teams. Whoa. Can you close it out on the attack here, Saints? Bendy tries to get aggressive, and 2 Saints fall in the snap of a finger.
Yeah, the early aggression not really paying dividends back-to-back rounds. Brock, though, great job of being ready for that, winning out on those fights now. Going to put Brandon and Relaz in a very, very tricky spot. Wonders lining it up with that sniper rifle behind that luggage cart, waiting for someone, unfortunately, to peek. Brandon still trying to hold these angles. And for the Saints right now, they do have to get this bomb planted, but they're going to probably try to find their way to weasel 1 or 2 picks out of this one before they really commit to anything. But Brock has done a very good job playing off these numbers when they have had the advantage.
Yeah, like... Granted, we didn't get to see much of the hardpoint game, or really any of the hardpoint game, so we did get the score. It was like 250 to 170. Don't think that Saints would be so neck and neck after that hardpoint game, but Brock's got a clear hold on Search here in MW2. Relaz fights out one. He knows exactly where that second one's coming from, but he second guesses the angle, the timing. What COD timing to come through. Brock University bringing it to 5-5 here. Wonders to clean up that last kill. You can literally see Relaz turn away in the kill cam. It is just unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. And here we are. Final round, 5-5. Brock, can you take this one? Can you make it 1-1 here in the grand finals? Or will Saints be running away with a 2-0 and put Brock in that dreaded reverse sweep situation?
Brock, they are on that attacking side, so something they're definitely going to be a little happier about. I think that attacking side has definitely shown more favor throughout this game. The Saints made 1 or 2 good defensive plays, but the rest of the game has pretty much been an attacking sweep. Oh, Cooltux did not check on top of that freezer. He's going to get taken out there by Brandon, finding that first blood. That is exactly what St. Clair wanted to do now. They had this B site at least a little bit locked down. Wonders also going to lose that engagement. Brandon locking down the kitchen is going to fall to Chief Keef. Almost going to catch him with that Martyrdom Semtex as well. Going to be 2 members alive for Brock. Chief Keef is going to get this plant down in kitchen, and it's going to be all on the Saints. 3v2 retake to take map 2.
3v2 retake. The only thing I'm seeing is this is a site that the Saints have yet to retake. Brock has not made the push onto B yet, or at least in any round that the Saints really had the resources to make a retake happen. Now, they got to play this to a T, and they got to play it like a team. Smoke to coming down on the bomb. The Ninja could be starting, but now we're down to a 2v2 as Relaz falls to records. Bendy, there's one on your left here. You got to make this play happen. There's only so much time. Priestley on the defuse. Priestley can't find the kill. Brock University, they're taking the series 1-1.
Yeah, and comeback fashion as well. St. Clair, I believe, was up 5-2 at some point in that game, and maybe it was 4-2, but Brock, they surge, they battle back. They end up taking map 2 Hotel, which means we're going to see at least a 4th map guaranteed throughout this series. We have a 1-1 draw to kick off Canadian Esports Nationals Grand Championships.
I mean, you can't ask for more. First game we actually get to see on stream here, and it's an absolute nail-biter. Both teams back and forth, back and forth. Saints find a lead. Brock come back 2 rounds in a row. You think nobody's going to find a defensive round. Saints are able to find it.
Yep.
Brock comes back with their own crazy good defensive round.
After a knife team.
after after an accidental team kill at the starting of the round, it happens though, right? You're running to your spot, you throwing some attacks around, and your teammate decides to jump in front of you.
It happens
to the best of us. But now 1-1, we are going to be returning with Hotel once again, 3 in a row, the three-peat here, but this time on Control, a game mode much closer to Hardpoint, which Saints did find the win in, so could see them having a slight advantage there, but at the same time, Brock is looking on point in that search game, so we are gonna have to see there in map 3. 1-1 in the series and straight back to the hotel here. We got control to kick off game 3. As it's Saints. I believe Saints starting on, or no, it's Brock starting on that attacking side. Gonna start by capturing that B point there. B point, pretty wide open one. It's kind of straight where that, I believe that was A in Surge, but already Relaz and Priestley starting off with an absolute decimation of the side of Brock, but Brock was able to grab 2 ticks for themselves there, so you gotta be perfectly happy with that for your initial push of the game, finding 2 ticks. That's great to see. Wonders getting in out here.
Oh my goodness.
Is
no!
on a rampage!
Oh my goodness. Relaz on the 4 streak. Priestley has 4 kills as well. It looked very, very sloppy at the start. Brock got those 2 ticks. They found the first 4 or 5 frags, but the 2-man wrecking crew has shown up and shown out. Relaz still trying to strafe around this door. It's going to get taken out by Records. Cool Tuck's going to pick up one as well. Priestley finally getting taken down by Chief Keef. We have had a boatload of action, but for all of that has transpired, Brock, they're going to capture that B point, get that little time bonus. Now they have 1:40 to try to outfrag the Saints or capture this A point, and they're going to find that kill on the Bendy to try to open things up.
And for all the kills Priestley and Relaz have found, it's come down to Brock just keeping it even pretty well throughout their team here and only being 1 life down in the end. And I mean, 1 life really means nothing in the grand scheme of things as Relaz. Here's the thing, now Saints can pretty well just play lockdown defense on this A point, and there's not a crazy amount of time to try and make this happen, especially if everyone from the side of Brock is going to just keep getting picked away 1 by 1. Door is peaked. Brandon.
Oh, and shot.
Quick little shot there. Semtex is good. Brandon has no more gear available, though. No more lethals, no more tacticals. Bendy finds the one on the point there before any ticks can be found. Jeez. What a shot coming out from Brandon. 2 kills finding in the kitchen there. Another one about to run straight into his face. Priestley, what a turn!
Oh, Priestley, turn and burn just outside a kitchen. Bendy gonna pick one up as well. The Saints are really starting to find their groove right now. You can see these frags coming in bunches right now. Priestley trying to get the reswing, gonna get some damage, and Bendy gonna find that trade out, holding down the line with that TAC 56. Bendy, Baznev in hand, trying to run around, create this space. Brandon locked up in this corner, waiting for one of those Brock members to walk into his arms. Gonna hear some footsteps possibly on that other side. Brock, though, down to 15 seconds. The Saints have locked down A. Bendy is going to fall. Chief Keef gonna take out Relaz. Maybe the opening Brock was looking for. Cool Tuck's getting pinched back into that corner. Saints still trying to keep control at this point. Brock, 5 seconds to play. They're gonna find a couple kills. They might be able to grab some ticks here as well.
Yeah, but look at that time. 6.4 seconds. It's gonna take 1 clean wipe of this A site for the Saints to be able to find it, but not if this A site is completely locked down. The tick is about to be good. There's 2 players on the point. Brock finds round 1 on attack. A hard-fought victory in the round for Brock University there.
Yeah, the Saints did such a good job holding up that defense as long as they possibly could. Eventually, though, Brock, I know, this is absolutely disgusting. Relaz turning and burning on all 3 members. The Saints defense just ran out of gas at the end there, Brock. They only had to find a couple timely frags. Those last 2 to 3 kills opened things up. The Saints just a little bit too hesitant to get back over on that A site. Brock's going to walk away with a round 1 win in spectacular fashion.
Yeah, the Saints, you know, they were up kills there as well by around 5 or 6. But in the end, control objective-based game mode. It's all about those A and B points. Yeah, the lives are there. It doesn't matter unless you're able to clear them out in time. With Brock now on the defense, it's going to be Saints. Have to try and take control of this A point. We already see a few coming through and a few kills from Brandon, Priestley, and Bendy. The whole squad finding their ones there. Wonders getting tagged up pretty low. There's 3 players about to push out of this same corner here. This is going to be huge for Brandon. Finds one. Has to kind of retreat down below for the reload. Ooh. And it's actually, what is that? Cool Tux who comes around on that stairs. Finds a quick 2. Relaz finds one as well. But the progress at A being stalled out. So they're able to find 1 tick at B, though, however.
Yeah, they're going to go that split push. Brandon actually going to walk away with this 8 point almost in the Thief of the Night. The side of the B side was so contested by Brock. They kind of let that A side go to the side there. Brandon found a couple of those kills that he was looking for. Records picking up a double though, knocking down Priestley and Bendy. Brandon trying to get this refrag here on this left side of the door, shoulder to shoulder with that Brock member. Relaz going to find that frag. The Saints, the good thing for them now is they have lots of time. They can try to play the kills game if they want, and they do at least have that one tick on B, so they're going to be in a pretty decent spot, all things considered.
In the end, it's Brandon who gets a little too antsy, pushes out into Chief Keef there. He's going to fall. Priestley tossing down this trophy system there onto this B point. Finds the one. Bendy gonna fall, but there's still Priestley here on site. Can't shoot it out with Cool Tux. So close. They're about halfway to that last tick, but there's really no one else to push this point as it's 3 players from Brock holding it down from their defensive side. Gonna reset that one back to the 1 tick, but a minute 30 to find 1 tick. Saints are in a good position here. Not if Brandon is gonna fall to Chief Keef in those angles though.
Yeah, one big team fight could swing at the course of this game. Relaz trying to get those grenade information out there. Trying to find something, going to pop that Deddy as well. Relaz trying to find the kill here. He's going to swing. The Saints are going to take out all 3 members of Brock there. Only 1 left standing. They're going to get some tick progress as well. They're going to control this objective more or less. Chief Keef is going to find that kill, trying to stall things out as long as possible. Brandon going to get the trade out onto Records. The Saints are still racking up the speed progress. Relaz going to find a clutch kill, taking down Chief Keef. The Saints answer back on the attacking side of their own. They're going to knot things up at 1-1.
Yeah, and now we're getting ever so closer 2 rounds down now. We've seen both teams have pretty solid attacks. Brock's definitely much more down to the wire, but still very, very aggressive, very, very dominant at the same time. They found that first point very, very quickly, and then it was just really good resistance from the Saints to slow it down in that first round, whereas we saw much more spread out capture. We saw 1 tick grabbed, a wipe, 2 ticks grabbed for the Saints, and then kind of back and forth, right? And they kind of just inched those objectives closer and closer to victory. Brandon, close one on the left here. What a shot! Gonna pick up a second. Semtex is thrown. Not gonna be good, but he's got an idea where this 3rd player is. The damage is good. Now he's not gonna push deep into that spawn there, but he spotted one out, spotted one up above as well. Relaz and Brandon on absolute streaks right now. Relaz gonna fall, but Brandon holding on to a 3 streak for himself there. Wonders falls to Priestley in the back as well, and no progress so far.
Yeah, the Saints have been locking things down against Brock so far. They're finding these picks left and right. Brandon was single-handedly locking down that 8 point, got up to that 5 streak. Relaz has been doing so much work in this series as well. I mean, look at all the members almost at that double-digit kill mark. 6 objective kills for Priestley. He is locking things down right now. Bendy gonna toss out the nade. There is going to fall over to Chief Keef. Their Brock down 8 lives right now. 25 seconds to play. They have not even gotten a single tick yet. This has been an absolute fortress of a defensive side for St. Clair. Brock does have some time to try to get some B progress now, and they're going to have it, not a second to be spared.
Yeah, after a quick pick on Relaz there, it's going to give them some time to work on this B site, but so far, not even a tick to be found. Nice little cruise missile to come in, clear out that site. Cool Tux and Chief Keef have to make this push now. They're still waiting on respawns from the rest of their team. Look at these nades just being absolutely bombarded with nades. Chief Keef still holding it down in the corner. It's Records and Chief Keef now on the site. 3rd player coming in for the rotation. It's just Priestley to try and clear this one out. He's gonna fall as well. They're able to find that point in the end, give them another minute to work with here.
Yeah, we're in kind of the same situation we saw in that first round. Brock was down about 5 or 6 kills. They took that B point with about a minute left after that time bonus. Now, we see Chief Keef 17 and 10 has been trying to lock things down. He is also on a 6 streak as well. Brandon has a 6 streak of his own. Now he's going to get shut down. Their Wonder's going to find that kill onto Brandon. Bendy trying to hold this tight corner in the kitchen. Records on the other side. He's going to pick up that frag. The Saints increasing that live lead ever so slowly. No A-ticks just yet. Going to spell really good news for them. They have 33 seconds to try to keep Brock at bay.
Only 11 lives to work with, however. Not only do they have to make the push on to this A point here, but they also have to do it with essentially only 1 respawn apiece here for the entire team. 18 seconds on the clock. The thing is, if your rotations are staggered enough, if your respawns are staggered enough, you can keep control of this site the whole time and not have to worry about the timer. But the kills being traded back from Relaz, from Priestley, from really the entire side of the Saints here. You see how even all these kills up are. You saw 17, 15, 18, all the way down the scoreline. Everyone fragging out respectively in that round, and Saints just play a very aggressive defensive round and just a very kill-heavy defensive round to shut down Brock here. Take it 2-1, and now Saints back on attack. We saw how strong they looked on attack there on their first round. Could be looking at a 3-1 here if Saints, repeat that same performance.
Yeah, look at everybody. Brandon is top frag pretty much. Look at those objective kills, though. 15 objective kills for St. Clair. That aggressive start to their defensive half was honestly a really, really nice shakeup. I think they came out, they were ready to punch Brock in the face. Brock had a couple nice answers there, but St. Clair just did not relent with the pressure. Now on that attacking half, which they have already conquered, we're going to see that early trade go out. Bendy going to pick that one up. Priestley trading one out as well, trying to clear out this A site. The Saints opting for that split push kind of strategy again that gave them so much success the first time. Relaz gonna get shut down on the attempt for that double kill. Wonders being the recipient. Trophy system there to gather some info for Brock. Wonders trying to hold on to this A site all by himself. Gonna find one. Try to get the re-trigger here. Looking to find that second member. Gonna find that one. Stun grenade to the knees and a bullet to the head. And they are still holding serve here, trying to get these lives back in favor.
Yeah, now still just about dead even here on live. Saints have almost a tick here on the A point. They're able to find that first one, but that's all they've found to their name thus far. Second tick is going to be good. This is flying by with all these players on that A site. They could grab B with a lot of time to spare, or at least make it to that point. The A site still being ticked down. Bendy and Relaz on the site here. Just Relaz left now. Should be able to solo cap that one out. There's the time to be awarded to the Saints. You got a minute 43 to make this B play happen. Dead even on lives here for both teams.
Yeah, this B site can always be a little bit tricky to attack on. There's so many weird off angles, people lying down in corners. All Priestley shooting pixels there. Gonna find a lot of damage onto that second Brock member as well. Try to buy himself some space to get that tick, but Cool Tuck's gonna be there for it to shut it down. Chief Keef gonna trade out Brandon and Bendy there. Wonders trying to get those grenade lineups going. The Saints still trying to hunker down on this B point. Brandon gonna try to dive off site here. Is gonna turn. Not gonna find that kill though. Brock, excellent job defensively so far. Lives are dead even. They're trying to play this clock game as well. Priestley gonna be in a real bad spot. Semtex right next to the dome. He is going to fall. Brock has a 1 life lead advantage, and the Saints have no B ticks yet.
Yeah, Priestley was providing great support from that balcony up there, but the well-placed Semtex to clear them out. Chief Keef, dead silence on, and a great flank to come through. Finds Bendy on that first one now, is running amok in this upstairs here. We see him come back up those up that ladder. Priestley to clean it out. He's still got the trophy system set up in this room, but Saints have to start pushing this objective. 40 seconds left, and we're still sitting at the exact same progress as before. They just haven't really been able to get that coordinated assault to come all the way through. One from Brandon could be good. Drops down onto the player and under him. One more kill. Has info on Chief Keef. Can he win this gunfight? He's going to find it. That could be what the Saints needed. The respawns are not going to be coming in time, at least for this first tick here. Priestley, can you find the kill? You find the kill on site. Switches to the SMG, but it's not fast enough. The time is ticking away here for the Saints on this attacking round.
Yeah, it looks like Brock's defense is going to end up holding up. There's a little bit of time left to play. Not many respawns for either side left. The Saints, they're going to have to find some frags. Relaz going to find that first one. Going to nade out that back area. Try to get some clear out here. He's going to look to find that second frag. Knows that member's in the corner. Going to give up on that for the time being. The Saints are going to get 2 ticks here, though. A little bit of time left. 5-3 for the lives. No respawns for Brock. 5v2 for the Saints. Brock now no respawn for St. Clair as well. This B point dangerously close to being ticked on. That's going to be a W for St. Clair. They are going to take out Brock University in dramatic fashion. Wow, what a control game we just saw.
I mean, they pulled the Brock move right on Brock, have about 5 seconds left on the point and make that full capture, and it all came off of this triple kill from Brandon. What a great way to convert the game into a victory for yourselves. You take a look at this scoreboard for just a quick second here. Look at the damage numbers across the board. Brandon actually has some low damage. I wonder if there was a slight DC involved. Maybe,
well, even like records had 18 kills and 600 damage. I feel like that's probably not possible, even if you got a lot of it was assist counts as kill. Probably not going to be possible. But Brock, they showed a ton of grit in that game. Everybody in this game are realizing what is at stake right now. Brock, they want to make their claim. They want to knock off the nation's top team. They have come damn close to doing it in that control game, and say they took them out in that search and destroy. But now we're over to match point. We're moving over to what map was it again? Al-Bagra will be the fourth, potentially final map. The Saints are going to be looking to close things out, but man, what a series to start off the day.
Yeah, and I believe we're heading back to hardpoint for that one, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so,
which should be good. I mean, this Al-Bagra map, it's a very interesting one. There's a lot of windows, a lot of close quarters inside to be played, but then very long angles once you're outside of
MW2 in a nutshell.
Yeah,
Kinda.
essentially. Yeah. Essentially, but we are going to return to you with map 4. Saints now on match point with a 2-1 lead in the series. We'll return with map 4 hardpoint on Al-Bagra. Again, go for this same kind of A hit they go for very, very often. Wonders getting super aggressive up that stairs. Priestley pushing straight through the smoke, kills the planter. Now they've got numbers advantage, not anymore. Good trade back, but Cooltux falls as well. Wonders pushed through that smoke, was able to get into a good position, but Bendy.
Now, when the time to kill is so quick, any little off angle that you can create will definitely give you the advantage. You land that first couple shots, you're going to be in really good shape. Chief Keef has a member of St. Clair pinned down in that corner. Second member coming to help, though. They're going to do a beautiful job swinging and trading that one out. They're going to find that kill, and they're going to...
And Priestley got to make a coordinated effort here to try and take down records, but Brandon is in a great spot up above. Can't finish it off. It's got not too much that Brock really has to do. You just got to find this defensive round here. Something that only the Saints have been able to do up until this point in the game. Brandon finding first blood. The stun grenade is good. Cooltux, you can see he just couldn't. Saints on the attack now. This is the side that has been very beneficial to both of these teams. Can you close it out on the attack here, Saints? Bendy tries to get aggressive, and two Saints, that attacking side, going to start by capturing that B point there. B point, pretty wide open one. It's kind of straight where that, I believe that was A in Surge, but already Relaz and Priestley starting off with an absolute, but Rock was able to grab 2 ticks for themselves there, so you got to be perfectly happy with that for your initial push of the game, finding 2 ticks. That's great to see. Wonders getting in out here.
Oh my goodness.
Is
no.
A rampage.
Oh my goodness. Relaz on the 4 streak. Priestley has 4 kills as well. It looked very, very sloppy at the start.
Shot coming out from Brandon. 2 kills finding in the kitchen there. Another one about to run it straight into his face. Priestley, what a turn. And there ones there. Wonders getting tagged up pretty low. There's 3 players about to push out of this same corner here. This is going to be huge for Brandon. Finds one. Has to kind of retreat down below for the reload. And it's actually, what is that? Cooltux for the Saints. And then kind of back and forth, right? And they kind of just inched those objectives closer and closer to victory. Brandon, close one on the left here. What a shot. Going to pick up a second. Semtex is thrown. Not going to be
so much success the first time. Relaz going to get shut down on the attempt for that double kill. Wonders being the recipient. Trophy system there to gather some info for Brock. Wonders trying to hold on to this A site all by himself. Going to find one. Try to get the re-trigger here. Looking to find that second member. Going to find that one. Stun grenade to...
Again, go for this same kind of A hit they go for. Very...
Welcome back in, everybody. We have had an absolute blazer of a series so far. St. Clair College on match point, trying to be crowned the best Call of Duty team in Canada collegiately. Brock, they have answered the bell multiple times. They had a very close back and forth control game, but we're now into hardpoint to potentially decide this thing.
Hardpoint, that game one game mode that Saints were, Saints took with a decent sized lead. I mean, granted, it is a lot of hardpoint games make it to that, that close ending, but Saints typically taking a lot of hardpoint games with a 60, 70 point lead, and they were able to do that against Brock. And right now, even with the kills on the board, you can kind of see back and forth. New map to play with as well, right? They played 3 straight games on Hotel Breenberg there. Now they kind of have to readjust, start thinking about this other map here. Think about what these hardpoint rotations have in store for them. What a shot from Bendy. Now able to get a good angle, possibly onto Wonders there. Gonna get tagged up a little bit. Wonders should be able to rotate back around, retake this fight with Bendy.
Yeah, Bendy is going to find that kill. Priestley going to find that grenade kill as well. Is going to get traded out there by Chief Keef. Chief Keef has been popping off this entire series. Bendy, though, is no slouch, and he is not planning to stop anytime soon on that 5-kill streak, trying to lock down this hardpoint. Brandon going to fall over to Wonders there. The Saints slowly ticking away at this progress. It has been pretty much dead even throughout this first half minute, though. Relaz going to fall to Chief Keef there. He's going to pick up a pair. Bendy going to get that one. A couple of Saints are going to fall to the wayside there. Brock's going to regain this hardpoint for the moment.
Yeah, Brandon unfortunately sticking the Semtex a little bit too close to themselves there. Have to rotate too far back in the arch door there. Wow.
I didn't think
what a shot. I believe that was Priestley who found that one on the prone there. But yeah, what a shot. I didn't even know you could shoot through that bottom part there. Brandon gonna jump, get a little bit too aggressive into that door. Chief Keef holding the angle. At this point, it seems like if you jump into somebody who's like already ready holding the angle, you're pretty well gonna die. That's kind of the story of MW2 so far. Bendy and Brandon getting 2 down there. Not able to find it. And still, in terms of hardpoint, dead even in this game.
Yeah, Brandon trying to find that double kill is going to get shot down on that rooftop there. Wonders is pinched down. Priestley going to end up finding that kill. Luckily, though, the Saints, while 2 of those members were fighting off the entire Brock team, they've been slowly chipping away at this hardpoint. Relaz, bunch of members off to his left, shoulder to shoulder with Brock members. Bendy still somehow alive on the backside of this hardpoint, and that is a crucial time for him to live, keeping these ticks going. Just as we said, the Saints, they want to try to get that early 50, 60 point lead. Gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of fluidity to play around your game. Oh, Relaz finding kill after kill after kill, dropping off half of Brock's team. That's going to be 3 for him. St. Clair still ticking away at this hard point. They're almost going to get a full 50 out of this one.
I mean, all off of that triple kill as well. Give them about 25 more points to work with at the end of that hard point. After all is said and done, they're going to be up 87 to now 45 as Brock takes control of this next hardpoint rotation. 3 Saints here grouping up around this back area. Gonna have to try and make a push into the museum here. Try and get control of this hardpoint, but you can see all the Brock players through that X-ray just ready and set up.
Yeah, Brock has a really solid defensive positioning here. It's going to be on the Saints to find these kind of one-off picks, try to get some grenades in there, maybe create some kind of off-angle skirmish. Relaz waiting with that perfect angle is going to find that shutdown. Now we're going to have a neutral hard point for the next 20 seconds until one of these teams is able to find their footing. Brandon going to fall over to Wonders there. Relaz picking up yet another one onto that 5 streak. Bendy has 4 in his back pocket as well. The Saints are going to try to get some hard point coverage here. Relaz going to find another one, and Brandon going to pick one up as well. We have seen some incredible frags so far from this game. Priestley is going to get shut down behind that statue. The Saints at least getting some more of that hardpoint progress they were desperately looking for.
Yeah, 103 on the points now as they were able to grab just a little bit, but Brock has been great at grabbing these initially, right? Grabbing them right as they spawn, getting, instead of, we talk about the trash time at the end, right? Those little scraps of 5-6 seconds at the end. Brock gets a good hold on it before it even spawns and is able to just grab 20, 30 points straight off the rip. It's going to be a cruise missile to come through from Bendy. Not going to really find anyone there. Still, Brandon, what an angle from Chief Keef. Finds a second. Can he re-peek for the third? Going to get killed on the rotation there by Bendy. This window is just brutal for these defenders to try and deal with. Bendy going to whiff that shot, not able to grab the hard point. But now, as Brock takes the lead and close to evens it out there, They're going to actually find the scrap times at the end here, but now Saints taking a point out of Brock's book and just setting up on this next hard point.
Yeah, and that's a really good idea. Brock have done such a good job of, like you said, instead of going for the garbage time, try to get your defensive positioning set up. Maybe you're willing to give away that last 10-15 if you think you're going to get 30 out of it. Records and Cool Talks picking up a pair there. Wonder's still going to keep working on that streak there. Gonna find the swing. Chief Keef going crazy. Relaz, though, double kill, opening up that hard point once more. He's gonna fall as well to Records. Bendy trying to be the last man for the Saints here to clear out this hard point. Trophy system gonna shut down that grenade. Wallbang coming through Bendy, almost finding that kill. Gonna get shut down though by Chief Keef and Brock. They are doing such a good job of just swarming. Even if they can't have the hard point, they are not willing to let St. Clair have it. Relaz picking up another double kill. Hopefully trying to get the Saints some at least garbage time here. Get back in this small lead.
Yeah, Wonders actually spotted out 2, tags up Brandon in the bottom of that building there, but it's Bendy who's able to shoot him back and force that retreat on the push. We saw Dolphin Dive come through. I believe that was off the balcony there from one of those Brock players. Tries to get into it, but I think Relaz actually cleaned them up off of that, but Chief Keef cleaning up this hard point right before it switches away. Rotation picked up by the Saints.
Nice.
Once again, grabbing themselves the lead here. And Priestley just gonna have to hold this by his lonesome. Relaz giving support from the stairs there and is able to find 1 kill. Now Brock, 40 points down, has to try and make something work.
Yeah, they're going to find a couple kills there, and this is that time of the game where you really don't want to get behind on the scorecards. Brandon waiting in the corner. They're going to read that one perfectly. Going to get shut down by Wonders. Chief Keef going to pick up that kill as well. That's going to get Brock some decent hard point time here. They're going to get right back into this game. Probably going to be sitting at about 145, give or take, by the end of this one. We're going to have a neck-and-neck game on our hands. The Saints going to try to set up for this next hard point, I assume. They don't want to give away too much time, but they've done both of these teams, when they've got to that hard point first, and they've set up those defensive positionings, they have definitely been on the receiving end of those good fortunes so far. Brock, they're going to ride this one out to 146, it looks like, and then new hard point spawns.
Yeah, and every time Saints grabs, a sizable lead on these points here, Brock, they kind of realize, all right, we're playing for the title of the best Canadian Call of Duty team right now. Brock, not going to give Saints an inch, especially when you're down 1 game in the series. Chief Keef to come in, clear 2 off of the point there. It's still Relaz holding it down, puts down the trophy system. No grenade's going to be good, but kills from Wonders and Cool Tugs are going to be good, as there it is, recapped by Brock University. Right, just as I said that, Brock coming back in, gonna even up these points once again after Saints found a bit of a lead there. Nothing gonna be found by that cruise missile, but the point is cleared out by Bendy.
Yeah, gonna be contested though, but luckily for the Saints, that was huge. If Brock was able to get that last 15 points, we're looking at about a 190 to 180 game. Instead, the Saints are able to take that last 15. Now they're gonna be sitting at about 205 to 159 here, give or take 1 or 2 here. They're only 46 points away from taking the crown as Canada's best. Brock, they have shown time and time again, they are willing to take that punch and deliver one right back. They are set up on this hard point. They are looking for this full 50 the rest of the way as well.
Yeah, they need to try and find it to take this lead here, but now, as both teams get to around 200, or about to hit that 200 mark, we are here. This is the final stretch of the game, Jobin, with Saints with a 40-point lead and a great hold on this hard point right now. Just gonna have to keep it for as long as possible. Brock takes it back as they push into that bottom area. Saints are gonna get pretty well cleared out of there, but the rotations, the respawns are good to come back, but Saints have no player playing this points right now. Priestley forced to drop down into here to start getting those points back for the Saints. 2:20 on the dot as the hard point rotates. Yeah, this could potentially be the last hard point of the game. Brock is going to be jumped onto that one first, though. They're going to find that entry frag onto Relaz as well. The Saints, knowing it is gut check time, trying to find these frags. Brock, though, not giving an inch. They're going to find a couple of picks there, keeping this hard point alive in their favor. Priestley and Relaz going to find a pair, though, trying to clear out this site. Cool Tux laying behind these boxes right now, trying to find that kill. He's going to find that one from downwind. Chief Keef going to be falling, though, for Priestley. Now the Saints trying to get back on this point. Brock slowly inching their way back into this game. We are 220 to 205. Brock, if they hold the rest of this hard point, they will end up in the league. Cool Tux on a 5 spree. The Saints cannot do a damn thing at this hard point. Brock University trying their hardest to push this one to a 5th and final map. Yeah, Yeah, Brock giving so much resistance right now. There hasn't been a Saints green in the kill feed until Brandon found a quick double. Not able to clear out the objective, though, as there's still one player on there from Brock. Brock gonna end it off at 231
Basically
there.
full 60.
Yeah,
basically.
Essentially, they lost, what, like
three
seconds? Yeah, I think. Just from one player having to rotate off of that one. Saints have grabbed this new hard point, even it up at 230. Contest comes in from Brock, and the recap from Brock as well. Priestley tries to switch it to the pistol. It's not going to be good. Brandon can't fight it out. He's taking too much damage. Brock, you're 10 points away from taking this to game 5. They are not going to drop just yet. Trophy system stopping every single grenade thrown in from the Saints. Saints have to try and touch there. 250 is good. Brock University losing the first hardpoint map, coming back in game 4, winning the second, and bringing us to game 5.
I believe it was 214 to 174 before Brock got on that last hardpoint. They essentially full 60 to end things off. Cool Tux, I believe, went on a 5 or a 6 streak to end off that game. Brock, they dug deep. They fought. They had adversity and heart. They are now going to push this onto a 5th game against the undisputed #1 team in the country going into this tournament. Now, though, do they have one last ride in them to close this thing out?
We are moving back to S&D as well. The game mode that Brock was able to take there in map 2 on a new map this time, though. We're going to be taking it to Embassy, something we have seen the Saints on before, even with our limited MW2 coverage of them. But we have seen them on Embassy. We know they've got setups. We know they've got, the sniper in the back pocket, although we're kind of gray area of whether or not teams are using the sniper. I think they're using it today.
At least for this, I think it's okay. But that being said, we're going to throw it to another very, very quick break, but the action is already underway. It is hot and heavy. We're going to map 5 Embassy to decide the best collegiate Call of Duty team in Canada. We will see you in a few. College on match point, trying to be crowned the best Call of Duty team in Canada collegiately. Brock, they have answered the bell multiple times. They had picked up a little bit. Wonders should be able to rotate back around, retake this fight with Bendy.
Yeah,
Bendy is going to find that kill. Priestley going to find that grenade kill as well. Is going to get traded out there by Chief Keef. Chief Keef has been popping off this entire series. Bendy, though, is somehow alive on the backside of this hard point, and that is a crucial time for him to live. Keeping these ticks going, just as we said, the Saints, they want to try to get that early 50, 60 point lead. Gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of fluidity to play around your game. Oh, relax. Finding kill after kill after kill. Dropping, going to find that shutdown. Now we're going to have a neutral hard point for the next 20 seconds until one of these teams is able to find their footing. Brandon going to fall over to Wonders there. Relaz picking up yet another one onto that 5 streak. Bendy has 4 and his coming through. Bendy almost finding that kill. Going to get shut down though by Chief Keef and Brock. They are doing such a good job of just swarming. Even if they can't have the hard point, they are not willing to let St. Clair have it. Relaz picking up 8.
All right. We're playing for the title of the best Canadian Call of Duty team right now. Brock not going to give Saints an inch, especially when you're down 1 game in the series. Chief Keef to come in, clear 2 off of the point there. It's still Relaz holding it down, puts down the trophy system. No grenade's going to be good, but kills from Wonders and Cool Tugs are going to be good, as there it is.
College on match point, trying to be crowned the best Call of Duty team in Canada.
2-2 in the series. Here we are, the decider, search and destroy on Embassy to crown the champion of Canadian Call of Duty. Who will win Canadian Esports Nationals, our first grand finals of the day, and what a treat it's been, Jobin.
Yeah, the whole week has been leading up to moments like this. Game 5 with the undisputed #1 seed being pushed to the brink by an up-and-coming team of a bunch of dogfighters. Brock has not gone away. They are not scared of St. Clair whatsoever. Now Brandon is going to find that first blood, though, try to kick things off, but Bendy is going to get taken out. We're going to be evened up just like that.
Just like that, Cool Tugs coming out from the upstairs, but it's Priestley to find that frag, and now 1 kill up. Saints are looking to make a play towards this A site, something we didn't see from them a lot when they played this map before. I think we only saw 1 round where they took it to that A site. Sniper from Wonders is all he's got in hand.
Oh.
Great shot from him, now down to a 1v2 for Wonders. If Saints keep pushing into this sniper, they could be in for a rude awakening here in the first round. Still a lot of time on this bomb left. AR picked up, but it's not going to be good enough. First shot comes out from the Saints, and the first round to be picked up by them as well.
Yeah, that was a great play by Wonders, trying to switch weapons there, trying to find the swing. He found a great shot with that sniper rifle as well, but Brandon picking up 3 in that first round, being that linchpin for St. Clair. Tried to get them off to that early lead. We saw the last Search and Destroy game, though, was back, forth on that attacking side. Brock ended up coming away with that one. The Saints trying to get back for that hardpoint game that Brock just stole away from them in the night.
Yeah, I mean, Brock, you know, Saints being up 50 points at one point in that game, and then Brock 2 straight hard points to clean it out. Brandon down the middle with this sniper, not going to find as much value as we've seen it before. The plant is going to be good thanks to some key smokes on that tennis court from the side of Brock. 1 from Relaz. Not going to be able to clean out that second in the corner, but Priestley knows where he is. Priestley, though, can't risk peeking out in Wonders in that window. Relaz to find the second kill. Saints looking unstoppable right now. Spot out Wonders in the window. Tag him down as well. Gonna have time to possibly get a defuse started on this, but they gotta clear out the other 2 players here.
Yeah, Relaz gonna have to guess the corner here. We're gonna see Priestley fall. Relaz is going to find that kill. 13 seconds in this 1v1 though. He's gotta make it happen, and he's gotta make it happen now. Gonna try to stick this defuse. Grenades are gonna come in.
Might be able to
Will Brock get there in time though? Relaz still on this defuse. Defuse is almost finished off there. He is gonna finish it. Relaz. Oh, Brock actually gonna steal that one away. It looked like it was done. 0.1 seconds on the clock. Relaz was so close. Records though closing the deal in the 11th hour. That was an absolute nail biter, and it was only our second round.
This is that was the only way that round could have ended.
Yeah.
Truthfully, with this entire series so far, so many rounds coming down to the last second there, and that was about as last second as it gets. I don't think there was a single pixel that was free on that timer, but at the last second, Brock finds it. Thanks to records of 4 kills from him right now in the game. Wonders taking up the spot we saw Brandon on defense with this sniper. That seems to be just the sniper spot in this game, but Priestley spotting him out from above. There's only 1 angle you can check at a time with that sniper, and you're pretty much blind to the rest of the map there. Priestley taking advantage of it.
Yeah, we saw Chief Keef answer the call there. Brandon now going to find that second pick for St. Clair, and now is the time. You got to try to 3-stack, get something set up together, try to push on these tennis courts. Chief Keef, though, he's got some info. He's going to land a couple shots as well. Has a St. Clair member pinned down, very low on HP. Bendy just trying to stay alive here. Dead Silence is going to be activated now. He's going to go for a little run here, try to get some info out of Brock. Bendy going to walk up, try to get this bomb planted over on these tennis courts. Should be able to get that plant down. Brandon going to jump swing. Going to lose that kill to Chief Keef, though. Priestley immediately there for that trade now. We've seen Records do it before. Can he clutch it out one more time? He's got a tall order, but just as we said, this guy is more than capable.
Yeah, this time, though, it's Records who has to find that defuse to come through.
This will be tough.
But they've got time to work with. I mean, 25 seconds is no slouch in Call of Duty, but neither is the side of the Saints as they find that kill. 2 rounds now for the Saints. Both of these teams so back and forth. There's a reason we're here in Game 5.
Oh, man. You can feel the tension. We talked about in the break too. We didn't want a stomp. We wanted a nice back-and-forth series. This is as tense as it gets, especially for our first grand final of the day. Brock dropping that third round to St. Clair. They did such a good job helping to clear things out. It's been records, that leading man for Brock. Priestley and Brandon carrying a majority of the load this game so far, but we've seen Relaz and Bendy pop off plenty in previous games. Any one of these players we have seen today is capable of something great. Brandon, little dolphin dive through the smoke there, not going to find that shot he's looking for.
Yeah, Priestley gonna fall as well to Cool Tux there on the site. Relaz sets up a nade. Relaz wasn't really able to trade out Priestley in the end. And Cool Tux actually made it away, and he is off running in that building. Wonders.
Oh.
Relaz is privy to it. He heard those footsteps, and he is ready. Finds that first kill for the Saints, bringing it back down to a 3v3, make it a 3v2, because Relaz is on fire right now.
And Brandon finding the kill with the sniper. That kill by Relaz. Now that puts the bomb right in the middle of no man's land. Brock gonna be stuck to their devices here. 3 members of St. Clair up and alive. Brandon gonna take some shots. He's not gonna be too worried about that one, though. It's all about this bomb, and it's all about the clock, and it's all about records falling. St. Clair takes their third one of this game, trying to start to extend this lead. They are halfway to a national title, essentially.
Yeah, 2 rounds up now on the Brock Bandits here, as the Saints not looking to stop this momentum at all. And, you know, we've got a lot of firsts coming through here today. Not only it's our first grand finals of the day, it's first grand finals of the first Canadian Esports Nationals. It's also our first time casting an MW2 grand finals of any.
I haven't cast any MW2 yet either.
Exactly, Jobin's first time casting MW2. Just all new to us today, but nonetheless, just as exciting. Bendy, if anything, more exciting.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Bendy gonna go for that rush plant early on. They actually are gonna find that plant, so Brock playing a little bit passive, trying to kind of get the information war there, one there. They're gonna give up that plant right away, and Brandon's gonna find that frag, and he's going to escape, jumping across that clearing. That's gonna be massive. That staircase being head glitched by that one of those Brock members. Relaz getting that lineup on the flying backside of those tennis courts. He's gonna pick up a kill there. Wonders has that rifle in hand. He's gonna find that angle. He's gonna take out, I believe it was Relaz there for that kill, but it is all on to Wonders now. 3v1. The Saints are set up beautifully. Priestley and Brandon sitting on 6 frags right now. It's all about the clock. Wonders gonna not have a lot of options here. He's gonna find one, looking to find the second. No can do. St. Clair moves on to 4.
Yeah, 4-1 now. Dominant so far, and the biggest lead we've seen in Search in the series so far.
Yeah.
Wonders falls to the end. Bendy's first kill to come through in the game. But what a game it's been so far. The Saints not gonna let this title slip away from them, and Brock now has a pretty tall task ahead of them to try and take this game back. A 3-round gap is nothing to scoff at here in Search and Destroy, especially when you've got Saints finding wins on both sides is the thing. Hit marker off the sniper, it's not gonna be good. That jump actually saving the bomb carrier's life there. Now, plant is going to be good from Chief Keef. Wonders there for the cover. Priestley not going to push this out just yet, waiting for the plant to come down, holding this door so close. All it's going to take is one person to flip it open, and the floodgates will be open. First kill found by Wonders.
Yeah, Brandon kind of stuck in an interesting spot here. Has 2 members on either side. Relaz gonna pick up that kill. Priestley trying to get the re-swing going. Looking to find that flank. Gonna be caught reloading there. Did not finish that reload and is gonna end up falling. Relaz now trying to work on this back line. Only 18 seconds to play. That early plant paying dividends for Brock, just as it did for the Saints. They have 13 seconds. They are into a 2v2. They are gonna have to get on this bomb site sooner than later. Cool Tux, though, posted up in the window. He is going to fall. Relaz is on that defuse. Records, the last man there. Gonna get the grenade out there. They're gonna find the kill, and they're going to find the defuse as well. A clutch play from the Saints to answer the bell, and they are sitting on round point, match point of being your inaugural Canadian Esports Nationals champions for Call of Duty.
Yeah. Wow, what a round to come through in the end. Starting off slow, you see, I believe it was Priestley who kind of got caught out on the reload there. All signs pointed to Brock taking that, but what a rally from the Saints in the end. What a great defuse retake play there. You see Relaz up at 8 and 4 on the scoreboard. Priestley and Brandon, no slouch themselves. Bendy found 2 last round as well, and now on match point here.
Bendy gonna be the first one to carry that bomb. Brandon gonna get first blooded there by Wonders. If you're Brock, that's exactly what you have to do. Piece by piece, work your way back into this game. You're not gonna get it all back at once. You gotta work slowly. They're gonna have that numbers advantage once again. Bendy going to end up falling now. We're into a 3v2. Now a 3v1. Wonders gonna find that frag. Brock looking a lot better this round. The confidence starting to show just a little bit more. Now Priestley, can he make a miracle happen and steal this game away for the Saints? That bomb in a very, very precarious spot. He's going to have to work and find these frags. He's going to find a whole lot of tags. He's going to find that last shot. Now into a 2v1. We've seen him do stuff like this before. He's got 40 seconds. Can he make it work?
That's what I'm saying. If we know anything from Vanguard, if any player on this roster can do it, Priestley is your #1 candidate. Isolates the one gunfight, makes it a 1v2 now, and still with 30 seconds to play. Keep in mind he's on the attack as well. Does have to get that bomb plant down or just find these kills to clean it up, but the time is running away from him. He's got to make a play here. He's got to make a push. Comes out of that building. He's just kind of playing around this same building, waiting for these players to push into him.
No time,
now, no time really to make this bomb plant happen. It's just going to come down to a fight with Chief Keef. Now down to a 1v1, but Brock,
no time.
Cool Tux pretty well can just not push that one out. It's going to be the timer. That's the death of Priestley in the clutch. Brock University coming back. Second round now. Back to only a 3-round lead for the Saints, but Brock have no more room for error.
Yep, we have seen them come back the last couple games, though. They were down 4-2 in Search on Hotel. They come back. They were down 50 in Hardpoint on Hotel. They come back once again. Is Comeback Story the name of the game for them today? You had to know Cool Tux was sweating buckets being that last man alive, though. He's going, I am not moving. I am not risking a damn thing. Brandon now going to take that early approach. Usually he was taking that sniper rifle, trying to find that entry pick. Now he's getting right up in Brock's business. Ran past a member, though, through the smoke. Did not catch a vision of him. Priestley just wildly sprang through the smoke. Brock is going to find that plant as well. Wildly crazy back and forth. Brandon going to find that first pick. Priestley going to get shut down on that pistol. Now, 3v1. The Saints all on records to try to hold this game together. Has one chance left alive. Brandon gonna start this defuse. The other two Saints are gonna be waiting in tow to play defense. They're gonna find the kill, and the St. Clair Saints are gonna be your inaugural Canadian Esports National Champions. The best collegiate team in Canada for Call of Duty has been crowned, and they are crowned the Saints of St. Clair College. Brock, they fought valiantly, but it was just not enough.
#1 seed on those power rankings and holding their title strong. It's going to be your St. Clair Saints varsity roster here after such a back and forth series. I mean, I don't think we've seen a COD series go this long
or
in
that
a
good.
long time. Yeah, or that down to the wire, but Saints had a fire lit under them there in Game 5 and are going to take it fairly dominantly in the Search game and grab their crown as the best in Canada.
Yeah, we saw a spectacular week of Call of Duty. Brock cutting it as close as you could. It's not only the #1 team in the seed going in, they're the #1 team in the country, #2 or 3 in North America, and Brock brought it to a knife's edge, almost stealing it away, trying to get the comeback story going, but the Cinderella run does get cut short. The Saints staking their claim as Canada's best, but what a wild 5-game series.
Yeah, I mean, was there really any other way for it to end? I mean,
no.
It was going to come to Game 5, and one of these teams was going to find their stride.
Yep.
On the day, it happened to be the Saints, but I mean, Brock coming into this and giving so much resistance, especially after losing Game 1 and just coming back and forth. A dominant control game from the Saints, come back to an absolutely clutch hardpoint win from Brock. Like, what a series
it
we
literally
had today.
seesawed back and forth. Yeah, it was every other game, but with that being said, we have more action to cover, and it's starting up way sooner than we might realize. Overwatch 2 going to be the next grand championship on the docket. The Saints will be playing once again against Ontario Tech OTSU to also crown Canada's best. So me and Josh will leave you off with a very quick break, but don't go away. We're going to be back very soon. Overwatch 2 to crown the best in country. He's got to make it happen, and he's got to make it happen now. Gonna try to stick this defuse. Grenades are gonna come in.
Might be able to
Will Brock get there in time? No, Rely still on this defuse. Defuse is almost finished off there. He is gonna finish it. Rely. Oh, Brock actually gonna steal that one away. It looked like it was done. 0.1 seconds on the clock. Pinned it down. Very low on HP. Bendy just trying to stay alive here. Dead Silence is going to be activated now. He's going to go for a little run here. Try to get some info out of Brock. Bendy going to walk up, try to get this bomb planted over on these tennis courts. Should be able to get that plant down. Brandon going to jump swing. Going to lose that kill to Chief Keef though. Priestley.
And he is off running in that building. Wonders. Relaz is privy to it. He heard those footsteps and he is ready. Finds that first kill for the Saints, bringing it back down to a 3v3, make it a 3v2 because Relaz is on fire right now.
And Brandon finding the kill with the sniper, that kill by a reload, and is going to end up falling. Relaz now trying to work on this back line. Only 18 seconds to play. That early plant paying dividends for Brock, just as it did for the Saints. They have 13 seconds. They are into a 2v2. They are going to have to get on this bomb site sooner than later. Cool Tux, though, posted up in the window. He is going to fall. Relaz is on that defuse. Records, the last man there, going to get the grenade out there. They're going to find the kill, and they're going to find the defuse as well. He's got to make it happen, and he's got to make it happen now. Going to try to stick this defuse. Grenades are going to come in. Will Brock get there in time? The Relaz still on this defuse. Defuse is almost finished off there. He is going to finish it. Relaz. Oh, Brock actually going to steal that one away. It looked like it was done. 0.1 seconds on the clock. Pinned it down. Very low on HP. Bendy just trying to stay alive here. Dead Silence is going to be activated now. He's going to go for a little run here. Try to get some info out of Brock. Bendy going to walk up, try to get this bomb planted over on these tennis courts. Should be able to get that plant down. Brandon going to jump swing. Going to lose that kill to Chief Keef though. Priestley.
And he is off running in that building. Wonders. Relaz is privy to it. He heard those footsteps and he is ready. Finds that first kill for the Saints, bringing it back down to a 3v3, make it a 3v2 because Relaz is on fire right now.
And Brandon finding the kill with the sniper, that kill by a reload, and is going to end up falling. Relaz now trying to work on this back line. Only 18 seconds to play. That early plant paying dividends for Brock, just as it did for the Saints. They have 13 seconds. They are into a 2v2. They are going to have to get on this bomb site sooner than later. Cool Tux, though, posted up in the window. He is going to fall. Relaz is on that defuse. Records, the last man there, going to get the grenade out there. They're going to find the kill, and they're going to find the defuse as well. He's got to make it happen, and he's got to make it happen now. Going to try to stick this defuse. Grenades are going to come in. Will Brock get there in time? The Relaz still on this defuse. Defuse is almost finished off there. He is going to finish it. Relaz. Oh, Brock actually going to steal that one away. It looked like it was done. 0.1 seconds on the clock. Pinned it down. Very low on HP. Bendy just trying to stay alive here. Dead Silence is going to be activated now. He's going to go for a little run here. Try to get some info out of Brock. Bendy going to walk up, try to get this bomb planted over on these tennis courts. Should be able to get that plant down. Brandon going to jump swing. Going to lose that kill to Chief Keef though. Priestley.
And he is off running in that building. Wonders. Relaz is privy to it. He heard those footsteps and he is ready. Finds that first kill for the Saints, bringing it back down to a 3v3, make it a 3v2 because Relaz is on fire right now.
And Brandon finding the kill with the sniper, that kill by a reload, and is going to end up falling. Relaz now trying to work on this back line. Only 18 seconds to play. That early plant paying dividends for Brock, just as it did for the Saints. They have 13 seconds. They are into a 2v2. They are going to have to get on this bomb site sooner than later. Cool Tux, though, posted up in the window. He is going to fall. Relaz is on that defuse. Records, the last man there, going to get the grenade out there. They're going to find the kill, and they're going to find the defuse as well. He's got to make it happen, and he's got to make it happen now. Going to try to stick this defuse. Grenades are going to come in. Will Brock get there in time? The Relaz still on this defuse. Defuse is almost finished off there. He is going to finish it. Relaz. Oh, Brock actually going to steal that one away. It looked like it was done. 0.1 seconds on the clock. Pinned it down. Very low on HP. Bendy just trying to stay alive here. Dead Silence is going to be activated now. He's going to go for a little run here. Try to get some info out of Brock. Bendy going to walk up, try to get this bomb planted over on these tennis courts. Should be able to get that plant down. Brandon going to jump swing. Going to lose that kill to Chief Keef though. Priestley.
And he is off